Well, the main reason I wrote the book, I'd been studying leadership for a number of years and as part of an MBA and different things, and I'd read quite a number of books, and I found that most of them were written by spiritual leaders with millions of followers, or CEOs of multinationals, or billionaires with their own private jets. And while they were good, a daggy mum of 6 living in Brisbane and trying to run a business and a family, there wasn't a great deal that I could relate to. So I wanted to write a book that actually showed leadership in normal everyday life, part of life, business, the community, because that's really where we all apply our leadership skills. One of the reasons I like to work with small businesses, we work with larger firms too with team engagement, but with small businesses there's a very high failure rate due to a lack of business and leadership skills. And I really want to change the number of small businesses that are failing in this country. It's way too high. And if they just had the leadership skills, they'd see that they could actually do it. Once you know yourself, you know how to communicate, but then when you understand the behaviour of others, you can actually adapt your leadership style to resonate in a communicational way that really works for them. So you communicate on their level, so it builds your leadership skills and it empowers them, which is part of developing their leadership skills, and it's part of your role as a leader to empower others. I think the biggest one is the lack of self-leadership. I think when you know yourself, you know your true north, you know where you stand, and you actually take those skills and share them with your team and empower others. I think the biggest shortfall comes down to communication. I really believe that leadership is about self-awareness and it's about communication. Most people would complain, there's many sayings, people don't leave a company, they leave their boss and they leave a leader. If you communicate well, you'll find that, corporate culture, small business culture, job satisfaction is all going to improve greatly. It's communication. The most important thing that I would like people to understand when I work with them is that leadership is something that we develop. Great leaders are made, they're not born. If you want to be a great leader, it comes down to communication and self-awareness and more communication. We all have the potential to be a great leader.